Howdy fucking doody! Welcome to Dead and Laughing, guys.
Dreds the Clown and Crude the goddamn corpse. Howdy fucking duty. I don't think we've ever introduced like that.
No, but we should. So
Yeah, why the fuck not?
why the fuck not?
Today's music you hear is not belong to us at all. It's Typo Negative Bloody Kisses. I think it's a top shelf edition. You like it, check it out. You don't like it, that's your fucking problem.
That's the disclaimer. Shout out to Monsters Art Clan, Bruce, R13, Zim, our supporters, and our guests.
And every single one of you that happened to watch this shit.
Yes, thank you. Our guest has arrived, so we're gonna get this.
Another shout out to Stone. Not sponsored. Stone.
Stone my kidneys, please.
Stone my kidneys.
Hey, what's up, bud?
How's it going, man? How's it going?
Not much,
Pretty
not
good.
much. Pretty excited for this interview.
Oh, cool. I've been thinking about it for God ever since you guys sent that first message.
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
We've been haunting your dreams. Hopefully nothing dirty.
No.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, welcome, bud. Welcome to Dead and Laughing. Yeah, we're gonna get started right
Having a
now.
hard time with that?
I got it. I usually do, but yeah, we're good.
His beer is fighting with him.
Yeah, cheers to our guests.
Cheers. So, start with you. What happened last time?
Oh man. So what happened last time was there was a show that I was doing, and I was actually the guest of honor, artist guest of honor. So I wasn't able to get on the call, but it was a I've never been like chosen like that to be a guest of anything, artist guest of much before that. So I kind of had to bow out. I'm sorry about that, guys, but I'm here
That
now.
happens.
No problem. We understand completely.
Yeah, no hard feelings at all whatsoever. So we understand as artists, we're busy. We have events or anything really, even personal issues. So it's completely understandable. There's always other days to do interviews. So yeah, we're not worried about it.
Yeah, we don't mind rescheduling as long as like our guest that we invite doesn't flake out multiple fucking times, like again and again and again. Even though like we schedule further and further and further, then it's like, okay, well, what the fuck? But
Well, I'm glad. Thank you for understanding.
it's cool.
But I'm so happy to be here now, though.
Yeah, we're happy you're here now.
Yeah.
Definitely happy you're here now.
Yeah.
And we're looking at your work, dude. You got Spider-Man, Venom, Deadpool. They're in a band together.
Yeah,
Hello
Oh, yeah.
Kitty.
yeah, dude.
Oh shit, Hello Kitty's right there. I
you
didn't
know-
even notice that.
Yeah, man. I was just like, I like to do stuff that I don't like. A lot of artists I see, they draw stuff like from pictures and things like that, and I like to draw stuff that I haven't seen before. Just like these wild ideas I got, and I just like to make people laugh and react to whatever I draw. So when I get these wild ideas, I try to put it on paper right away, because otherwise you might lose it.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, what would be cool is Deadpool and Spider-Man. And I had a different idea, but then I was like, well, what if I put Deadpool, Spider-Man, Venom, Hello Kitty, all in a band? And then after that, I was like, well, that's only 4. I need one more. So I was like, hell, let's throw Baby Groot in there on the guitar. Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun with that, man. It was cool.
Yeah, and it's working. We definitely laughed at it right now, and the fact, I was surprised they didn't see Hello Kitty, which is the
I
best
didn't even
part.
spot that either. It was like, what the fuck?
And I tell you, when I was drawing Hello Kitty on there, I actually asked my wife, I was like, should I go a little bit further and like add like half of her head shaved with the hair hanging over, and a little more makeup on the face and everything like that? Because I was like, I want her to look kind of gnarly, look a little I don't know, just wild.
Yeah, like punk.
I
Like a
ended up
punk.
sticking with that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you changed her clothing and she stands out.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't look at the bottom. I didn't look at the bottom left. I saw Spider-Man. I looked, I was like, oh, that's sick. Venom. Fucking Deadpool. And that's all I really spotted out. And then I seen the little group. I was like, oh, cool. And when you said Hello Kitty, I was like, wait, what the fuck?
All right. Well, let's start with you. Let's start with your name and what did you do exactly?
Is that your real name?
Jamie?
Coker.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Very
Yeah.
unique last name.
Well, to be honest, it's like after everything, all the teasing I used to get as a kid with that last name, I've kind of grown into it. I don't know if I would have picked it for myself though. but no, it's cool because you know, they used to call me Jamie the Joker Coker, or all that stuff like that, man. But you know, hey, you take it all in stride, and it's fun. It's fun. No, but my name is Jamie Coker. I'm a full-time artist and illustrator. Gosh, it's weird talking about yourself. You know what I mean? Mostly I travel around and I do Comic Cons, and back in 2019, we out of 52 weeks in the year, we ended up doing like 45 or 46 shows.
Shit.
Yeah, just traveling all over, man. We did a lot of the Midwest, but we had plans in 2020 to do like New York and like Washington and some other places, but you know, everything happens, or everything that did happen, so a lot of those plans got scrapped. But this year we're hoping to hit New York and hit all those other places we couldn't get to last year. I've done some comic covers, I've done a lot of commissions, I've even designed custom Hot Wheels cars.
Oh, that's up my alley because I love Hot Wheels.
Yeah, man. I did a Deadpool car. I've done 2 Rick and Morty cars. I've done oh gosh, I can't remember what the last one is. Oh, a Pennywise car. I did a Pennywise car, and then I designed a few other ones that weren't used, but the designs are still out there. But those were fun, man. Those were fun. Oh yeah.
It's funny when you said Hot Wheels, he gasped.
Yeah,
Oh my god! Like that type of gasp.
I love Hot
man.
Wheels, especially like custom ones, and they go for big bucks too, depending on how detailed and how precise they are. So there's really good money in that industry of Hot Wheels.
Yeah, I tell you, man.
Crazy as shit.
Yeah, like Hot Wheels has a place in my heart because when I was a kid, my brother had these Hot Wheels cars, and I tried to climb up on his dresser to get to him. He put him on top because I used to grab him and play with him, and he didn't want me to do that. So I climbed up on this dresser. I pulled the drawers out from the dresser so I could climb up like a ladder, and the whole thing came down on me and just my arm. So yeah, so it's got like a deep-seated memory in my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I love those cars, man.
Like, yay, Hot Wheels. Fuck, that hurt.
Yeah, it's like a painful memory, but I still love them.
As for events, what's the furthest you've ever went to an event? Like, have you been out of states before?
Oh, I've never been out of the United States, but the furthest I ever went, God, we live up in Minnesota, and I've been down to Texas. I've been to Portland, Oregon. Still waiting to do some shows in like California. I want to do some. We're gonna hit New York this year and Florida. So, I mean, we're gonna be all over the place. I'm originally from Hawaii, so I never got a chance to do a show in Hawaii, but I'm hoping one of these days I'll get a chance. I'm really looking forward to it.
There's always time.
I haven't been back in Hawaii in like forever, man, forever. Seriously.
Damn.
That'd be nice to visit. That'd be really nice to visit.
I miss it. I still have friends.
Sorry. I've heard Hawaii is like really nice. I've always heard it's really nice, but then I didn't like some of my friends have said like it's fucking expensive. They're like, damn, it is fucking expensive. He's like, it's beautiful. It's really nice. It's fucking awesome. You guys should go sometime. But remember, take a lot of fucking money because it's expensive out there. It's like,
oh yeah,
okay.
Yeah, man. Man, it's like I used to have, when I was going to school there, I had teachers that a lot of my teachers had 2 jobs, a full-time teaching job and a part-time job just to get by, you know?
Oh shit.
Yeah. I remember my English teacher came in the class. He goes, hey, if anyone's in here is looking for a good used car, make sure you come to me. because he had just got a new job as a used car salesman.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 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 for real. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Like the to give you some idea of what it's like, there'd be a single family home, and there'd be like 3 families living in that house.
Holy shit.
Yeah, in a single family home, it'd be like a 1 or 2 bedroom house, and there'd be like 3 families in it.
God,
Fuck, family.
Okay, I can't say shit because when I was growing up, me and my family, we did live in a single family home with another family.
Yeah.
And it was like 5 people in one room.
Mhm.
And then in the other room, I think there was like 4 or 5 people. But they were creepy as shit. Those people were creepy as shit.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
The youngest boy would like lay on top of the couch like a cat. He would purr and meow at everybody. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I will lay next to him and purr.
No, if you got next to him, he would hiss and try to scratch you.
I'll be like, shh, it's okay, it's okay.
It's okay. Stop it.
Give my spray bottle. But yeah,
that's fucking crazy though. God damn.
Has the COVID affected your cells in any way?
Oh man. Oh hell yeah.
That means yes.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Well, the whole shutdown and everything, I couldn't travel anywhere really.
Yeah.
So yeah, like all these plans I had to like do these shows and like travel and all the rooms you book and everything like that. And yeah, all of a sudden it's just gone. And you're just kind of like, well, what do I do in the meantime? So fortunately some things happened to like keep us afloat. But I mean, like, you know, when you do these shows, you put a lot of money into like booking like your hotels, your travel, you have to pay for the tables a lot of times, all that kind of stuff.
Right,
and they don't give you that money back when the shows get postponed. They hold on to it. So all that money is gone until the show happens. And it kind of sucks because you're sitting there and you're waiting for this thing to happen. And I mean, with this pandemic or whatever, you don't know when that's going to be all clear to start doing what you love to do, you know, and reap some of that money back. So it was kind of tough for a while. It was, but you know, there were some people that definitely helped out, and you know, just were there for us when we really needed it. Yeah.
Yeah, our past guests have been mostly mask makers, and then, surprisingly, their sales have skyrocketed, online sales for them, which is it's really cool to see them still booming. We've said this in the past episodes that for us, because we're artists ourselves, we do art, and
yeah, speaking of it,
yeah. It definitely affected us. It actually just stopped us completely with our personal art. But luckily, we started doing this before the whole COVID happened, so it was perfect timing. We started doing this, and
we started this right when COVID started happening.
Yeah.
And fuck, it's already been a year. So yeah, there's been a year of this show, and we didn't realize it.
Yeah, we didn't realize it.
So,
yeah, man. Yeah,
you're on the first episode where we acknowledge that we've been on for a year.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy because to think that like a whole year has passed since this whole thing started. You know, it's almost like my wife and I were talking. It's like, you know, I think that this is like 2020 is like the lost year, you know, for a lot of people because you know, it happened, but now it's we're trying to get back to normal and do what we like to do and see people and, you know, get back to life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. So, you know, it's but I will say this though, like one thing that did help with the whole pandemic thing and being shut down and everything, it gave me a chance to like really think about like what I was doing with my artwork and like practicing and like thinking differently about it.
Right.
And like even just thinking differently about like how people react to it and just thinking differently about people, you know. I would say that for a while, like being on the road and doing all these shows and stuff, after a while, it kind of wears on you a little bit. You know, I mean, because you're in a different town like nearly every week.
Yeah.
But being home and just getting a chance to like think about things and everything, it's like you just kind of like, man, I guess your priorities get readjusted. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and yeah, I think I have a greater appreciation for what we do now because, you know, some years ago I would have dreamed about doing something like this and I just couldn't. But now I'm afforded the opportunity to do it, and it's just like I want to go full bore into it. You know, I want to open the door, run outside, scream, check out my art, and you know, everything like that. So, yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
There was a celebrity that said that it gets very stressful traveling a lot and being on the road, and it takes a toll. So, you saying that it's you know, it's the same thing. I mean, I could imagine always moving and just being in different kind of environments and jet lag and all that shit, all those combinations takes a toll.
Oh, yeah.
So
It just sounds like you got really homesick. Like you're just like, I want to go back and relax for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sometimes you do get that, man. There's times where it's like, man, this is asking a lot of me because it's like set up, tear down, selling, set up, tear down, selling, and then like people will be like, hey, can you do this? Do a commission for me. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I love when people, you know, they want your artwork. They want something personalized. You know what I mean? And so when I get that request, I take it seriously, and I feel honored to get that request. You know, like you want me to create something just for you. You know, thank you. I appreciate that. But when you get a lot of those requests all at once, sometimes it gets to be overwhelming. It's really just learning how to what's the word, prioritize things, you know what I mean? Yeah So
balance all that shit out.
Oh yeah, the balance. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, for sure, man.
It's like once you keep saying yes, you're like piling on and on. It's like, I can't do this.
yeah
I gotta stop.
You gotta learn how to say no. Yeah, exactly. You gotta learn how to say no sometimes. Yeah.
I mean, you obviously love doing the artwork, but it'll just get too damn much.
I mean, I can speak for the both of us. We're beyond honored when guests like such as yourself agreed to be a guest on our show, and
frankly, we're surprised.
Yeah, we get surprised because we actually have like well-known people, and it's cool that they actually like interact with us and they want to do it and they're intrigued by it. So
and then we do get those other people who just like leave us on red. It's like, okay, scene, and that's it.
Like, oh well.
All right. Hopefully you have a good day.
Well, I mean, you know, my whole thing is like, you never know who you're gonna connect with, right? You never know who's gonna be like. You're gonna meet somebody and be like, hey, these guys are cool. You know, if I had just been some kind of like some asshole and been like, you know what, I don't want to do a podcast. I don't need to talk to anybody. It's like, you know, why be like that? You're shutting down opportunities to get to know people, and I think that kind of sucks. You know what I mean?
That's a good way to think about it.
Yeah. I have friends from all different walks of life, and I'm glad I know everybody. You know, I'm glad I met all of them.
Yeah. We've definitely met a gang of people through the show, so which is really cool. We meet some really down to earth. For instance, Moist. Who else? Moist the Clown. He's one of our guests.
You have to specify when it comes down to Moist.
Moist. But yeah, surprisingly, they're really down to earth and really thankful for people like that to interact with us, and we just want to give them a voice because I know as artists it's kind of hard from time to time to speak publicly. So
I guess some artists are shy introverts,
like such as us.
Completely understandable. Yeah. So yeah, at least you guys are comfortable at your home and you're still able to bullshit with us.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
I see work in the background. Is that all yours in the background?
Yeah. the one here, two of them, the Shredder and the Skeletor, they're part of this art series I do called the Villainous Villains. And basically, each month I come out with a new villain. And the idea is it's a bad guy who is frustrated and he's taking a toy of the hero and breaking it. And so, yeah. So I've got like Skeletor breaking He-Man. I've got Cobra Commander breaking Duke. I've got Mum-Ra versus breaking Lion-O. I've got Shredder basically shredding the Ninja Turtles with a piece of pizza dripping over his head, as you can see.
Yeah.
I even added the animation on there. And then I've got Megatron breaking Optimus Prime.
Oh, we see it right here in your page.
Yeah, we're looking at the little video right now.
Yeah.
And then I've got the newest one is Darth Vader melting the Obi-Wan toy. And I base all the toys that are being broken off of real life toys that we could have bought at a store.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh, we see it. That's sick as fuck.
That's a very interesting and original concept. You are not going to see that shit anywhere else.
That's what I try to go for. That's what I try to go for.
Well, you're doing it and it's working.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's sick. It's always good to see when artists make like original pieces that you haven't seen. Like you said, you enjoy making pieces that nobody's seen, and it's always better to see that because whenever it's like, I don't know, like whenever it came down to like in my experience, whenever I've seen like a lot of tattoo artists, it sucks because they pretty much have to like be repetitive with their own shit. But when they're able to do an actual piece and it's all up to the artist, it comes out fucking crazy. Just when it's just repetitive, it gets boring and annoying. It's like, fuck. And you choking on that?
COVID.
But yeah, just when you see the same shit over and over.
Oh, dude, you see that?
It's just, man. Fucking Yoda.
You got
Venom.
You got a Yoda Venom.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah. That was somebody at a show had come up to me with a sketch cover. They're like these comic books that like have a blank cover so that you can have like somebody draw on it, like an artist or whatever.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, he brought me that cover, that comic, and he's like, I want like a venomized Baby Yoda. So I was okay. Venomized Baby Yoda coming up. I like the idea. When he told me about it, I even gave him a discount on it because I like the idea so much. And then he was like, hey, can you add Vader on there? So I put Darth Vader on there looking like he's about ready to strike him down.
He's like, God damn you!
Yeah.
Probably looking like,
Like,
what the fuck is this?
I gotta kill this little shit right now.
What is this little shit?
Dude, in the Mandalorian show, they treat him like shit. In the
Oh,
show.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah, they kick him.
They punch him. They do all kinds of shit to him.
Even one of the troopers fucking punched him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh
He's
yeah.
like, what the fuck? Like, he punched him. I was like, yo, I can't believe they did that.
Oh, I know. That's messed up, man. That's so messed up.
That's too much.
Speaking of tattoos, have you ever like considered doing tattoos?
Oh man, I tell you, I get that question whenever we do a show. I get that question at least like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
But I have thought about it, but I don't know, man. It's like my whole thing is this: like, I'd be worried that if I mess up on somebody, it's permanent. You know what I mean? And the blood doesn't really get me that much. It's just the idea of messing up somebody's body kind of does. So that I think that's pretty much the only reason I don't think I've tried it. Although there was a guy way back in the day, he wanted me to draw with Sharpie on his back these graffiti letters. And the funny thing with that is I'm not really good at graffiti letters, so I just kind of drew it out however I could, and somebody tattooed it with a homemade tattoo gun. And I feel bad because there's somebody walking around here on this earth with a messed up tattoo on their back that I'm partially responsible for, and I feel really bad.
Yeah, but then
I'm a little bad about it. I gonna lie.
Yeah, they kind of have an agreement. Then you do know that I don't do tattoos, so you're in for a ride along for this
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
So,
Like,
Because I really want to do tattoos, but like you said, that's one of my fears going into it is it's a permanent thing, and I mean you might cover it up, but it just depends on how damaged it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot that can go wrong with a tattoo, but when it comes out right, oh, sweet.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
yeah, you guys are right. There is a lot that can go wrong with it.
yeah.
Like, if you don't adjust your gun right or anything, I'm not sure how the brand new little motors are. I haven't even handled one. I used to just fuck with the little rotary ones, just practicing. And just, if you don't adjust the needle right and all that, you don't adjust the placement of the fucking handling, the tubing, it's like if the needle goes too far in, you get stuck in the skin, or you can like shred up their skin and just scar them bad. It's a lot of shit that can happen wrong, but when you do everything right, it comes out sweet.
Yeah, and dude, like, you know, like sometimes you look at people's tattoos and you see the skin's raised up, it's all scarred. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that is.
That's what I mean, because the needle's not supposed to go too far in, and some people just like, oh yeah, it'll be fine like this. I do this all the time. Then shred. It's like, fuck, dude. You're not supposed to be able to like when the needle goes in, you don't need to use forces to pull it out of somebody. What the fuck is your problem? I've been to different tattoo shops with friends who were actually getting tattoos, and a lot of the artists, like, and most of them actually they knew what the fuck they were doing. But there was I think 2 tattoo shops where I've seen different tattooers. Their ink on their skin looked like shit. They were scarred. They were blotted out really bad. It didn't look good at all. And they were like, I was showing them my work because they were going to be tattooing a friend, and I was just showing them work, and they're like, oh yeah, we can't do anything with this. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Like, why? This shit looks better than what's on your fucking neck. They didn't like it.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah. Fun times.
Let's talk about basics. Let's talk about how you started and how'd you how it began. So
what lit the fire under your ass?
Yes.
Oh, dude. Okay, so I drew as a kid. I was drawing like all the time. I was an introverted kid, man. I was a kid that like my grandma used to like think something was wrong with me because I used to stare at her sometimes. Well, mostly it's because I just didn't like her. But no, seriously. And then I just would draw like all the time. When I was a kid, I was either playing with toys or drawing. That's what I did. And then as I got a little older, I didn't draw quite as much. But like even when I was in high school, or actually starting in elementary, kids would pay me to draw things for them. Like, hey, can you draw like this character riding a surfboard or whatever, you know? Town and Country surf characters. They used to pay me to draw stuff like that. And then after that, it was just like, well, why don't I just like, you know, try to make my own character? So I did, and I even made my own comic book. It was on a Xerox paper that the teacher was going to throw away. And so it was blue paper. I drew like, I don't know how many pages. Some kids wanted to see it, so I passed it around, and then it disappeared. They freaking took it. And I still don't know what it is. But I guess it was an honor that they stole it from me. And then when I moved around a lot, when I was in Hawaii, it was the kind of thing where I was in high school, these kids would pay me to draw stuff, and some of it was not family friendly, but you know, it was money. Yeah, it was money.
Thanks, I'm gonna use this for later.
You know, I was money. It was money, and I took it and I drew some things. Some of it I regret. You know, I'm sure it's not floating around anymore. It's been a long time, but and then you know, you did the whole thing where you just kind of you go to, you know, you graduate from school, you get a job, you know, you meet somebody, you have a kid, you do the responsible thing, and I did that. And then a few years ago, I was just like, I think I need to do something different because I don't, you know, I was working retail, and retail is soul crushing, you know?
Yeah, for
Over
sure.
time, you're just like, I can't keep doing this. So, and it took me a while to realize that what I was doing was like kind of just like destroying my spirit a little bit, you know, and my creativity. And I sat down and I thought about it. And at one point I was like, man, I don't think I've drawn anything seriously for five or more years. And I was like, I seriously need to do something, man. So my wife kept telling me, you know, you have this talent, you need to do something with it. My brother kept telling me, he's like, man, you're a smart guy, you know, get your shit together and do something with your talent, man. You know, it was given to you, do it.
Right.
So I finally just realized that after some soul searching and stuff, you know, I just needed to do something different. So I took the advice of a friend from work, customer, Eric, and he had said, hey, there's a show in Minnesota, it's local, you don't have to pay for it, you can just go set up a table, see what you think, you know. And I didn't know it was only a little 4-foot space that they had for me. And yeah, it was small. I mean, hell, I'm probably wider than that table was. And so I set up there, and all I had were Xerox copies of this artwork I'd been doing since I started drawing again. And man, I tell you, the thing is like doing these shows is not just about selling your artwork. It's about meeting people. It's about talking with people. Mm-hmm. It's about like, because my whole thing is like we all come from different, you know, religions, political, whatever. But there's things that we can agree on. Like, you know, I can talk with someone about Harry Potter. I can talk with someone about Marvel. I can talk with somebody about this. There are things out there that can unite us, you know, and find common ground. And that's what I love, you know, just finding what people are into. And that's part of the thing I love about doing these conventions. It's like, what are you a fan of? You know, talk to me about the thing that you love, you know, and it's something that kind of carried over from retail just with talking with people. But I keep doing it. And I mean, aside from, you know, the whole selling aspect and the artwork aspect is probably one of the things I enjoy the most.
Yeah. So
you sound like you're a real people person.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's hard. Sometimes people make you mad. People make bad decisions sometimes. But at the same time, I believe in people. I believe that, you know, given the opportunity, most people will do the right thing, or, you know, or do something that you wouldn't expect of them that will, you know, I think people essentially are good natured. Some people just don't do the right things when they should be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, you know, and I try not to put too much stock in what people do, what people say. I try to watch more what people do, because I mean, people talk a lot of shit. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like
actions speak louder than words.
Yeah,
we don't talk shit like the way we do. We want to like make everybody laugh. We want to make you laugh, make you have fun. Same thing like you're doing right now. You're making us laugh and shit. So they don't do that.
people look at us and they think we're the whole 9 yards of evil.
They see me without the baby skin, and yeah, I know that. On name. But they see me without this and they think I'm a fucking serial killer.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even kidding. That bad. It's like, dude, I'm just hi. That's all you have to do. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Have a good day.
And people think I'm crazy because I'm obsessed with clowns, but I don't know.
That's more of a fetish.
It's becoming a popular fetish, and I've had
I'm hot for it.
But
I've
gotten weird requests, which I'm flattered, but it's
which is crazy because he doesn't tell me about any of those requests, but I'm laughing because he brings it up. He's like, yeah, you won't believe the shit I was asked to do. You won't believe the fucking pictures I was asked for or some shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it happens. it fucking happens.
Which I'm curious because you did. Because he leaves his whole getup here. He took it with him one day. I was like, yeah, you're gonna do something with that. Yep. I don't know what he did. That's his business.
that was the old suit, so it's all good now.
That was the old suit. It's stained and sticky now. A little bit hard in certain places.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah.
Have you ever been to California?
No. Well, yeah. When I was a kid, I I was in San Jose, I think it was.
Yeah, that's I believe that's the Bay Area.
Yeah,
so the top part of Cali.
I
Yeah,
have no clue.
I was
Yeah.
young though. I was young, but like to your point, like, you know, it's cool. Like I like horror, and I love horror movies. I watch a lot of horror movie podcasts, things like that. You know, and you know the horror community, the clown community, and everything. It's crazy because like I was doing a lot of clown commissions for a while, and
So you're pulling
man,
up.
I tell you, some of those people are like just like the nicest people. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't know what people get these ideas like, oh, if you like horror, you're like a depraved, crazy person or something like that.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah, I don't see that either.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it's just like,
We're just really we're really
We're twisted in good ways.
in good way.
Yeah.
We know how to defend ourselves against the rotten people, the rotten, disgusting piece of shit people. So
And it's not a bad thing that we love watching gore, horror. Even if it's not just gory movies, it's horror, and they have a good story.
yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
oh yeah,
So, but yet we're still looked at like, oh my god,
like we're crazy.
leave those people alone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the commission. We're Dreds the Clown. We're looking at that right now.
oh okay,
Dude, that looks sick.
We should get him to draw us.
You want him to draw us?
That'd be fucking sick.
He wants you to draw him like a French girl.
Yes.
Just
okay.
full blown, just
Dude, don't tell him that. He's actually gonna do it. He's actually gonna do it. Don't give him ideas.
he has 6 nipples and they're all pierced.
Oh my gosh,
But
damn.
yeah, it's so as for merch, do you have merch or like?
No, I don't have any merch yet. My wife has
The
been
Batman
talking
who
to me about
laughs.
it, actually. My wife has been talking to me about that. Like, I've been wanting to make a T-shirt like forever, man.
Mhm.
Like, you know, just something like. At one point when we were on the road, I wanted to make like a Jamie Coker Creations world tour, you know, that kind of thing, and put a bunch of dates on the back, like a concert, like a bunch of concert dates and everything.
Yeah.
Do that, but I never got around to it. I think it'd be
Well,
cool though.
do it still, dude. I mean, stick to your guns and still create it.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I would fucking love to have that Bert and Ernie as, what the fuck was his name? From Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah.
Or Samuel Jackson and fucking John Travolta, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just as both of them, like, dude, that looks sick.
Yeah,
That would be fun on a shirt. Yeah. You know,
that would be awesome. That would be
I
fucking
actually got to put that in John Travolta's hands.
what?
Really?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
convention was that?
that was at Wizard World in 2019 in Chicago. Yeah, so John Travolta's got that one from us, and then I have a Karate Kid one with Elmo and Grover as Daniel's son and Mr. Miyagi, and Ralph Macchio has that one.
I wonder if
Oh,
that's gotta
shit.
be here.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Seeing those as a shirt, I could see that.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that. That'd be fucking awesome. That's Megatron.
Whatever. Yeah, your work, dude, is it's insane. It's really
It stands out. Yeah, it stands out on its own. It's like all the other artists we've had on here so far. They're all well known for their original work, which is really fucking good. I mean, it's really good to see that, and all that shit. So, jeez. And we just saw Megatron, so that's why we're like, shit.
Megatron having to fit.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to do that voice from the fucking old Transformers show.
Oh, man.
I wish I did. That would be
I
funny as hell.
know. That'd be so awesome, dude.
Cobra Commander.
He's like ripping the toy. Like, ah, fuck you.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you, G.I.
You
Joe.
guys keep fucking me up.
Yeah, dude. It's like
Dude.
Skeletor, Megatron, and Cobra Commander, all those awesome voices.
Yeah.
It's like, if you could do those voices, man. Oh.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking sick.
Dude, you got Mando and Boba Fett looking like they're posed like Boondock Saints.
Oh yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I call it the Boondock Mercs.
Oh, fuck. Dude, that shit's awesome.
Thank you.
Oh my God, that's great. I fucking love that. See, shit like that, you can see that on shirts as well as anybody getting the actual prints. which is anybody watching this, go check out his fucking work and go buy some of his shit because you're not gonna be disappointed. And fuck, dude, that's awesome.
Thank you.
We are down to 40 minutes. Damn, time.
We're already on 40 minutes.
Yeah, time fucking flies.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Let's see. Yeah, it's
and
insane.
Slimer.
Uh,
Got the Ghostbusters right there.
yeah, like back to the like California question. Out here, you would definitely do amazing. You'll do great. I mean, you got Monster Palooza. You got what else? Comic Con.
Did that thought just leave your brain for a second? It sounded like you had it prepped, and it just went.
Yeah.
So you have this and fuck.
But yeah, you do great for sure.
Hell yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, what's crazy is like we do this display where we have like you can flip through the prints, you know, and we have it categorized out, you know, just to make it easier for people. And at first I was like talking to my wife, I was like, I don't know if I should do horror. Are people really gonna like horror? Are people really gonna like respond to it? And now horror is like one of my biggest categories. I can go to like a Comic-Con, I can go to an anime show, I can go to a horror show, I can go to any kind of show. And horror is like one of the first things people look at, no matter what. Always one of the first things they look at.
It's a part of everybody's childhood, their upbringing. Something with horror.
Oh yeah, exactly.
The best part.
Have you ever did
the Crypt Keeper? We're looking at the Crypt Keeper right now.
Oh yeah, the Crypt Keeper.
That looks sick, dude. The coloring and everything.
Dude, I loved Tales from the Crypt, that old show, and so I was like, I want to draw the Crypt Keeper, but I want him to look like almost like he's getting ready to like go out, maybe like a prom or something. So I just had him with the bow tie, adjusting it a little bit, you know.
It just.
have you ever done Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Dude, that is one of the most common requests I get. I need to do a Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, because if you do that, dude, I'm gonna be up there buying a print. Because I got them tatted on me. That's why.
Yeah, he actually does.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have another one right here.
Oh damn.
Dude, I would love to see in your style. I would love to see from Tales from the Crypt. There was one episode where Tim Curry played a family. He played the mom, the dad, and the daughter.
Yeah.
I would love to see in your style all three of those fucking characters. Just a whole family portrait and shit. I think that would look sick as fuck. Just seeing in like all your work right here, seeing in your style. I don't know why. It just that would make it stand out to me. Like fuck, that shit would look sick. Jesus.
That would be fun, man.
That'd be awesome. Also, Tim Curry makes an ugly woman. I just want to put that out there.
Hey, that man is sexy. Leave him alone.
Hey, no. With a prosthetic hump and all that shit on him, he made a really ugly woman. And he did wonderful in all three of those roles. In that one episode, he did fucking great. But, ugly woman. Can't get over that.
So question.
Yeah.
What is the most difficult client you've ever had before?
Most difficult client?
Yes.
Oh man. Oh. Okay.
If there's one.
There is a couple. It happens. Was it this year? Okay, so there's a guy who wanted me to draw a logo, and the logo, he was like, "I want you to draw it like this," and he sent me like these examples, and so I was like, "Okay, I can do that. I can jazz it up. I can make it like different, tweak it, make it like totally like my style."
Mm-hmm.
And I sent it to him. I drew it up. I sent it to him, and he's like, cool, you know, whatever. And then the next day, I get in touch with him again, and he's like, you know, this isn't what I really want. This isn't what I wanted. All this other stuff, and I was like, I followed what you said, and I showed it to you, and you were just fine with it, and now all of a sudden you don't want it, and I'm just like, it's just too much. So eventually I ended up refunding his money and just moving on. I'm not going to call anybody out by name or anything like that because that's not my style, but he was a nice learning lesson for me about, you know, when people ask for certain things, um, you almost have to like, with some people, you just have to like double and triple check to make sure that that's what they really want.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's that and some other lessons that I won't really go into detail, but
Yeah.
I think that was the biggest thing I learned, you know,
I,
uh,
I
and
would.
be more particular with the commissions you take.
Yes. Yes. Definitely don't bite more than you could chew. So.
Yeah,
Stay in contact with the person you're doing it with, and then find out all their shit first.
yeah,
And sometimes that doesn't work. A couple of artists we've actually talked to as well, they still had a bad timing with it. It was just a pain in the ass for them too. Like, even though they kept in contact, they kept everything good with them. They followed them to a T. The customer was still being a dick, and it's like, well, we've said it before. It's like that saying, the customer is always right. Bullshit. Sometimes the customer is just an asshole.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, you can't help it. I mean, there are a lot of people who do commissions for these people, and some of them are just terrible. Just terrible people to work with. The rest of them, fucking wonderful. Like, they see your artwork and they love it. That's what they expect. But, yeah you can't win them all. So, fuck them.
That's true.
Nothing. I feel like people should understand, like, you see the artists that you're approaching, you see their style, you see what they do exactly, like, just trust the artists themselves, and it hardly comes by when people trust the artists themselves. So I wish people could understand that. Just let us do our thing. You know our work. You've seen it. And then if you don't feel comfortable, taking or giving us the commission, find somebody else. Like, no hard feelings. Just move on. But I know there's people that do understand us, but the majority of it, they just want a copy of someone else's style, which that's not us. We want to do our thing, and you see our thing. So
yeah, a lot of the artists have fought tooth and nail to make their own style, their own design, their own way, and yeah.
And sometimes we try to tweak it, we try to make it look cool, try to make it, what they think, we think that it will be more appealing to them, but it ends up backfiring, and it sucks sometimes, and it's frustrating. Like you said, you gotta go through the process of refunding, and it's just a lot of headache for us. And we're busy artists, and we just don't like stress like that, especially artists.
Yeah, that's why I'm an asshole. I'll just say, well, fuck you. I don't want to be that way towards anybody who asks me for a commission, but if you're going to be that much of an issue, and if I'm doing everything that you say you want, you see the way I do it, and you're still not satisfied by the end, well, fuck you. This is what you paid for. Here you go. I'm sorry. You don't enjoy it, then maybe go to somebody else first. Do whatever the fuck you have to do.
Yeah.
But fuck off. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you've had that feeling where you're like, God, just get the fuck out of here. The way you're agreeing, that's just standing it out. They're like, yeah, there's some people I wanted to tell, just fuck off, get out of here.
Yeah, dude. I mean, there have been people that I've been like, frustrated. Yeah, frustrating, man. Frustrating.
And just want to give up and make you want to quit sometimes. Like, fuck, I don't want to deal with people like this, man. But I mean, that's the name of the game. You're always gonna have difficult people. But I just wish people could understand more that you just have to trust us, and you should be very aware of the things we're doing with our art, like the style and just everything, all the components.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's like there's a lot of work and time and thought and all that stuff that goes into a piece of artwork. You don't just crank it out, because I've run into quite a few people that act like it just comes out. You know what I mean? Like they're like, yeah, you can draw that in like a couple hours, right? No, that's not the way it works. I put a lot of thought into the stuff I draw. Everything from what it's gonna be to the positions of the characters to like even little details, like what do I include, what do I exclude, the coloring, everything. It takes a while, and the people that appreciate it, I love them. I love those people more than anything. But the people that just act like, oh well, they just treat it like it's like some like hobby or something like that. It's like, no, man, the art is my life, you know. Uh, at this point, I don't know what I'd do without it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True.
Like you said, you came a long way. You started from being as a kid, from staring at your grandma, to
Nice callback. Nice callback.
to now. So it doesn't take, it's not overnight. There's
It takes some time.
we've
Yeah.
been through a lot to get to that point. So
Yeah.
I mean that's for me. I thought I asked is people to understand us more, and that's the reason why we do the podcast. We want people to understand the artists that we guest, and just to understand on a personal level, and appreciate the people that do the art for them,
And we have fun.
and have fun.
There we go. There we
And
go.
have fun.
Yes.
There we
And I'm almost done with my beer, but still have fun.
Well,
Hey, I've been drinking, not babysitting. Now I'm done.
whatever. We were down to 10 minutes, so let's start with shout outs, handles, etc., etc.
Oh, okay. I'm part of a group called MB Artists. So I'd like to give a shout out to Stephen Ahola, who runs the group, as well as my fellow artists. Let's see. Obviously, my wife, who is like my creative partner in all this. Definitely a shout out to like all of the fans who stop by our booth, who buy our artwork, who follow us, who help contribute to everything. Thanks to you guys for on. I appreciate
we just want to
that.
help. We just want to help. We want to have fun. We want to enjoy the madness that's going out there. Either it's politics, the racist bullshit that's going on, everything, the whole 9 yards. You just want to get away and just relate to fellow artists.
You
Yeah.
drunk already?
No.
Let's see. Gosh, it feels like there's a lot of shout outs to do, but just in general, love everybody. My handles, oh God, there's so many. We'll keep it down to this. My Instagram handle is jamie.coker_artist. On Facebook, you can find me at Jamie Coker Creations LLC. I have my website, jamiecokercreations.com. I have my Twitter too, but I'm hardly ever on there, so never mind. But yeah, you can, if you're interested in a commission or interested in just chatting, or young people reach out to me for advice on artwork, you can always send me a message through any one of those. I try to answer everybody I can. I enjoy the questions especially from the young people about artwork, because they're the future, and I'd like to help them in some way too. But yeah, that's really about it. God, I feel weird talking about myself.
No, you're good, dude. That's why you're here in the podcast to let people know about you more.
We're here for you.
For you.
This is your therapy.
Yes. Yes.
Everybody needs a little bit.
Therapy with a dead guy and a clown. Perfect.
Yes.
There we go.
Whoever found a corpse would be of use. I mean, you already know what clowns of use.
Oh yeah, we clowns take a lot of abuse. See, I remember
I said
that.
of use, not
Oh,
abuse.
I thought you said abused. I do remember.
Okay.
I do remember the year where clowns were getting attacked. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're okay.
I hope. Fuck. Yeah. For the young upcoming artists, like what advice would you give them?
Oh man. What I try to tell the kids that reach out to me, I usually they usually ask like, what do you do to get started? That's a question I get a lot. I always try to say, draw from life first. Like draw like, even like look at your hand and position your hand and just practice drawing it in different positions. Understand like shapes, because the body and everything around you is basically just shapes. Mm-hmm. And it's just learning how those shapes work together. It helps to have good drawing materials. You don't have to like have the greatest stuff, but it helps to have good drawing materials. So invest a tiny little bit of money into like some good drawing pencils and some drawing pads or something like that. And then I usually say, find a little bit of time every day to practice, whether it's like 15 minutes or an hour, or right before you go to bed, or even on your lunch break at school or whatever it is, just find some time and draw something.
Oh yeah.
I think the worst thing you can do is just kind of let that ability, that thing just kind of fall to the wayside. Invest some time in it. Who knows where it's going to take you?
Yeah. Be consistent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Consistency is key.
Yeah, it really is. I know a lot of artists or people that try to become artists, they give up easy, and then they just never pick up another pencil ever again. So
Yeah.
consistency is
consistency is
definitely the key.
Yeah. Oh, and the last thing I tell them, it's not going to be easy.
Mm-mm.
It never is. But anything worth working for, anything worth having, is worth fighting for and putting some hard work in. So, yeah, that's what I try to tell them.
Yeah, we're down to 4 minutes. Any announcements that we have?
Announcements besides the pop-up that we're going to be doing?
Yeah, we're going to have announcements.
Our very own art pop-up.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
We're going to have a
That's a good reaction. Ooh.
We're going to have a booth, Dead and Laughing booth.
We're going to have a handful of artists there. We're starting small.
Yeah.
Just to, start it off. This is our very first one. So anybody wants to show up, yeah. We're going to have more information this week. So keep your fucking eyes open for that. If you want to be there, go by there. It's free. You can come by, say what's up, say howdy fucking doody. Pick up some merch, see the artists, get their work, enjoy what the fuck we have. Other than that,
and we do have merch. Check out our guests as well. Check out their work and their prints. And
hopefully he starts printing on shirts and G-strings, because I'm going to buy some.
He's going to wear them too.
Fingers crossed. I need something underneath my loincloth.
There we go.
Yeah, dude, we really do hope you come out to California and, get a
Say
spot.
howdy.
Yeah, get a spot somewhere. And, you'll recognize us once you see us if we do attend at the event. You'll recognize us right away. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when people see us without the mask, they're like, who the fuck are they? And then we start talking, like, holy shit, it's you.
Yeah, it's funny because people are really, really curious on what he looks like. And then I can't say shit.
It's funny because I don't get any questions. He does.
Yeah.
They ask him, what does he look like?
A guy with long hair and no facial hair.
I told him, tell him I look like a midget, but a mix between a midget and a giant.
Baby face.
Like that. Just tell him I look like that. Just you figure out the rest.
Okay.
It's like,
We're down to 2 minutes, so I think that's it.
Other than that, we have a Twitch. I was on there earlier playing Little Nightmares 2. I had fun. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so I'm figuring it out along the way. And we're going to be doing Resident Evil 8 still. So, yeah. Other than that, any merch, go through our anything in the description, whatever fuck. It's going to be on YouTube. Like, subscribe, play with our bells to stay notified. And what the fuck else?
No, that's it. But yeah, dude, if you want to get back on, let us know. If you know other people you think would love to be on the show, let us know. And
let them know.
Yeah, let them know. And yeah, tell them to contact us. But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No nudes.
That guy's talking again. All right, well, that's it for today's Dead and Laughing episode. So
thank you for coming on. Everybody go check out his work. You are not going to be disappointed. You're going to fucking love it. I mean, Bert and Ernie, dude. He's saying Beaker and the fucking the professor, whatever the fuck he was. That was great. The Breaking Bad, that was great.
Thanks.
I wanted to bring it up, but it's already too late. So, everybody, go check out his work. Hopefully you have a great rest of the fucking day.
Until then, buddy, we hope you're safe out there and keep hustling, keep doing what you're doing.
And everybody, wear a mask, get vaccinated. Don't be a fucking idiot. And, yeah, have a good day.
All right, buddy, we'll take it easy. And until next time, toodles.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, bud, you take it easy.
Have a good one.
You too.
Dude.